Hello everyone, no respawns. Hope you're doing well, having a good Sunday. It is still Sunday because this will be up way before 12. Anywho, so basically I'm at Sunshine Tidings Cop, and because this one's going to be kind of look a little bit like my old Sunshine Tidings Cop build, and I wanted to do, and I'm going to do this a few of my older builds as well, it's kind of modernizing them, and I mean modernizing as in just making kind of modded and DLC versions of things I made like 2 years ago, just because we had so many limited tools back then. So this is going to be kind of my filler shack. So what this is, you may notice it's a quite short video, but it's a very, very cool build that basically is, when I did my original Sunshine Tidings build, basically I had loads of like quite a few kind of shacks that were basically designed just to kind of fill the void. And this is one of them. And the great thing is, though, with this, is I wanted it, because those shacks were literally just foundation, box structure, no decoration on the inside, all that jazz. However, these are very, very cool, and I like them. As I actually decorate the inside of this one as well, so don't worry. It's a very cozy structure. It's the kind of thing I can imagine living in. If I were to live here, I'd live in this structure, because it's quite nice. Got a nice view as well. So it's quite cool. On a side, I'm really running out of places to build, so what I'm going to be doing soon, just thought I'd mention it, is I'm going to start building some structures on kind of like, I'm going to start downloading a lot of kind of new settlements, I think, because I was trying to, I've got another build I want to do at some point, and I was trying to find somewhere to build it, and I've got no clear space anymore, people. I've got nowhere. I've got settlements left, loads of them, but just a lot of them are a bit more niche, So just an FYI, thought I'd let you know while we're doing this part here. So basically, I wanted to use these windows. Now, oh yes, for this build, you need USO, unlock settlement objects, and you need, I can't remember the mod's name, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to low-key just like, because I've got my current mods page open in a tab, and I've got 2 monitors, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll through and try and figure out which mod you need. It's the one that adds those walls. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? It is in here somewhere. But yes, you need this mod, and I'll find it in a sec. But basically, it adds those wall pieces. Now, I think it's the junk walls one that's not. So, what have we got here? What I'm doing here. This is a pretty simple build, actually. As you can see, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pop this. Oh, incidentally, actually, what I did here when I put this window bit in is I tried to demonstrate that you can use it, this pillar. You can use the pillar to get it in, but as you'll see, I don't put it in entirely correct. So my advice was to do it as I did the last one, because it's just a little bit easier. So I think it's the Junk Wall Collection by Devil Dog D Dog. I think it's that one. Because I believe he actually, well, they had a few extra wall pieces, but don't hold me to that. If you want to know, a few weeks ago I did a what mods I use. Just download all of them. This is I believe it's this one. I can't think. I'm looking through and I don't see anything else that I have that would add walls, because it's really useful. It just adds a few more steel walls, wooden walls, but also I see these windowed ones which look quite nice. This specific corrugated steel one looks quite the corrugated metal one looks quite nice, and it especially goes well with these kind of junky shacks. Actually, this settlement, in fact, you can see I've used it there in my little kind of my truck thing, I've done it there, and also a few other places, because it's just useful and it's quite a nice texture as well. So yeah, you need that one. It is, what is it? As I said, it is Junk Wall Collection by Devil Dog D Dog. I'm actually going to open up. I think it is that one. I actually had my mod when I started my videos. Now I've actually got my mod section open, like that, the Bethesda page, just so I can actually tell you, because people always ask me what I'm using. Yeah. This is it. It's that one. There we go. So Devil Dog D Dog. If you just Google search Junk Wall Collection PS4. It's fine. I've no idea if this is on Xbox or PC, but you guys have more mods than us, so bugger off, yeah? It's fine, it's fine. So, now, as you can see already, it's quite kind of straightforward. You don't have to do, like, put these junk wall bits on if you don't want. I just personally quite like them. You know, I've mentioned this before, I do like my junk walls. They're just kind of like a nice utility piece, I guess. And, no, I just like using them. Yeah, they're just a great way to add texture, so bugger off. Bugger off. Yeah, you know, I go through these periods where I'll reuse loads of different kind of things. Back in the day, it was remember the concrete bits? We used loads of concrete. Now we're using these. And what will it be next month? I don't know, people. I just don't know. I'm actually really pleased how I decorated this one. I did it this morning, and I was like, because I've been doing loads of other videos, because I'm going abroad soon, so I'm doing all of my videos in advance for the next week and a half. Spoiler. Which means you should get a regular amount, but sorry in advance because something might go wrong. I might not have the internet. I'm going to Ankara, in case you're curious, actually. I'm going to Ankara, then Istanbul, then Lithuania. Vilnius in Lithuania. So I'm going to be fairly busy for work, but I will have access to internet and be free in the evenings. But obviously, no console, so no recording. So I'm doing these all now. But this, I really like this way this one looks. I'm so chuffed with it. It looks so nice. Because it's still like this whole build. So, you know, so this whole video's less than 10 minutes. But the actual building of this took me about 11 to 15 minutes to quickly build this up. And that was me, including me thinking of what to do. The decoration obviously took a little bit longer because, you know, decoration can take as long as you need it. And it took me about half an hour, I think. But in terms of just kind of like plopping these up quite fast, they look good. So they still kind of, you know, feel like they, you know, look at them and think, oh, that's a unique structure. They're not just, you know, kind of basic vanilla bullshit. But they're also reasonably simple to make, which is good. Like, for example, my Sunshine Tidies is going to kind of have quite a few of these. I also want to do a build, which I haven't thought of how I'm going to do it yet, of those little wooden houses there, the cabins. But I was going to do one of those, but I still haven't decided, because I want to customize them a bit, yeah? But they're a bit of a weird shape, because obviously with the broken front pieces and, you know, what you do with them. So you will get a build with them soon, but not quite. This is nearly done. You'll like the tour. Don't worry. It does look very, very cool. It's very, very straightforward, but this is just something that I highly advise kind of plopping into settlements. Also, you can kind of make these a little bit modular, as I've done before. So when I eventually get around to doing the tour of Sunshine Tidings, I'm going to fit a few variations of this shack in there. So, for example, make them like, this is 2 of the square pieces wide, so I might make it like an L shape, for example, so 2 wide, and then it goes back a bit, or maybe even like a really big one. We'll see. We'll see. I like these ball track supports as well, just because, you know, they work really well, except not that one there. I just wanted to snap in. Right, here we go. So here's the tour. As you can see, I'm going to give you a quick kind of slow tour of the outside. A quick note on those little junk fences. Make sure that you pull them back a little bit, because I had them a little bit too close to the shack, and it would actually kind of clip through the inside. Just as a wee thing. I didn't put any decorations in the outside because I don't know, for example, with this space whether I'm going to wall it off or not yet. There's so much stuff I can do, but basically, I keep them quite simple. But let's pop inside. I'm really pleased. I'm really chuffed of the decorations here. Chuffed, by the way, for you Americans, means pleased. Just as an FYI, because occasionally someone asks. Chuffed to bits. So see, the decoration is really cozy. I'd live here. I mean, obviously, I'd ideally like to live in a flat, but like, you know, or a house. But if it were the apocalypse, I could stay here. It's quite nice. Possibly prefer to wash those sheets, though they do look a bit grim. But you know what I mean. It's cozy, right? Nice view before you get ripped apart by a deathclaw. And it's got quite a nice bit of decoration, nice amount of space. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. As always, follow me on Twitter at norespawns. I will have new videos up soon unless something horribly goes wrong, and I will let you know. But until then, you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Take care.